Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in the naked truth today. I'm going to bring in a message from them to you and see what they want to say. What's their naked truth? What's on their mind? And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. Now I do feel today that they are getting some crystal clear clarity on things about what they want to change and what they want to do. So if you resonate with that, if you're feeling that, if they're silent right now, make sure you also watch the early reading today. So what's on their mind? What do they want to say? And they are listening to music right now as well. That music is guiding them. It's giving them signs. It's helping them to connect with you in a higher way. It's making them feel things about you. And you may also be connecting with that too. And it may be making you feel a little bit emotional. So this is what they're saying to you. I'm ready to come clean. I can't lose you again. Wow. So they're really preparing to come to you and tell you the truth, open up, be vulnerable, speak their truth from their heart. And I spoke about this not long ago. You know, the Mercury retrograde season has brought this shift in. It's like helping them to seize the day and say, I've got to speak my truth. I need to be vulnerable. I need to open up. I need to clear the air. I need to sort things out because I can't lose you again. So they feel very urgent about this because they don't want to lose you again. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to find someone else. They don't want to go into another period of long separation with you. They want to come out of a long separation with you if you're in one right now. And saying, I can't lose you again. I don't want to go through this again. It's too painful. I want to start again. I want a new beginning. I want a fresh start. And in the early reading, it spoke about how they need to break free from their self-made prison. And they want a new beginning. So they want to break free from something to start again. And that's to have a life with you. So they're saying, I can't lose you again. I need to come clean. I'm ready to come clean. And it's like they're telling themselves this in the mirror to find the strength to be able to do it. Because this isn't just what they are thinking about doing. This is what they are going to do. I'm ready to come clean. I want to speak my truth. It's time I show up for you because I can't lose you again. And we've got Stalker alert. I check up on you often. So you may not think they look or search for you online, but they do. They've got their eye on you. They're watching you because in a way they are worshipping you. That's what's coming through. They are worshipping you. So it's not stalker alert. It's worship alert. They are worshipping you because they can't stay away from you. They are drawn to you. They are attracted to you. It's magnetic. They want you. They desire you. They fantasize about you. And they can't stop thinking about you. So they're saying, I check up on you often because I can't lose you again. I check up on you often to find out what you're doing because I'm ready to come clean. I need to find out if you want me to. Are you ready for me? And I didn't think you would walk away. So maybe some of you have walked away or you've stopped reaching out or they feel like you've walked away in some way. So you may not have walked away as in you're still there. Your energy is still there. You still love them. You may feel like you're right there, but they feel like you're miles away from them. And I'm not talking about physical miles, even if there is physical miles between you. It's like you've stepped back, you've pulled your energy back into you. You're working on you again, and that's putting you into your power. And they feel and sense that. Can you hear that siren? That's it. That was an unmarked police car then. So again, it's like you may not see, but it's going on. All these alarms and alerts are going off in their body physically. So again, on the surface, it may seem like everything's okay, but underneath, inside, it's like their heart is ready to explode and they're ready to take action because they're afraid that you're going to move on. I didn't think you would walk away. I didn't think you would move on. I didn't think you'd find someone else. I didn't think you'd forget about me. Now, you haven't forgotten about them, but this is how they feel. This is from their perspective, from their point of view. And they're saying, I'm watching you because I'm obsessed with you and I'm ready to come clean. I can't lose you again because I didn't think you'd walk away. So many of them have had a big wake-up call recently because they felt a shift in you, or maybe you've told them you're walking away, or you've blocked them, or you've disappeared in some way, or you're not accessible to them anymore. And they are really stressing out about this, thinking, where have you gone? The grass wasn't greener. Now, this is really powerful because I did a reading yesterday and it was about this. The grass isn't greener over here where I am. So whatever they're doing, wherever they are, whether single or involved, it doesn't matter. whenever they're doing, no matter how wonderful their life seems on social media, no matter how unbothered or unfazed they seem, they are saying to you, the grass was not greener here. I regret my actions. I'm a fool. So if they've kind of made a choice to continue to not choose themselves and remain stuck in a cycle, they're saying, I regret that. I regret that action. If they walked away from you or blocked you, they regret that. If they treated you badly, they regret that. They're saying, I was a fool. I am a fool. I was a fool then, I'm a fool now for thinking I could live my life without you in it. Or thinking that I could just pretend like everything's okay over here when I really want to be over there with you. And again, it's like that, they're being pulled to you. So if you're having tooth pain, that's the reason why, because they're going through major choices, decisions. It's like they're at a fork in the road. What do I do now? Again, 555 there on the clock, because that's about change. They know they need to change. They need to break free from what they're in, because the grass is not greener there. It may be comfortable. It may not even be miserable, but it's not satisfying. It's not fulfilling them. They're not thriving there. They're not learning. And remember what we say, if they don't do something about it, God will step in, because God is not interested in people's comfort. He's interested in people's growth. And your person is not growing where they are. They will grow with you. And they grow to be with you because obviously they have to face their darkest fears and go through their own pain and face their wounds, but they are remaining stuck in a cycle that they've outgrown, that they need to detach from, that they need to break free from. And that's what they've been guided to do. And if they are trying to hide from that because they don't want to rock the boat or cause any drama, or they're afraid of that tower falling, God will push the tower over. So the grass wasn't greener, they're saying, I regret my actions, I'm a fool. So they feel foolish right now. So if you're seeing clowns and you think, I keep seeing clowns, I don't know why, or fools, that's why. And they want to take a leap as well, because a fool is also someone who rushes in and takes a leap of faith. So, think of the fool in the tarot. So they do want to take that leap, and that's why they're saying to you, I do want to come to you because I don't want to lose you again. I'm used to getting my way, but you put me in my place. I love this, because maybe they are quite stubborn or a little bit selfish, or in the past they've perhaps been able to get away with things, but you put them in their place, like they put you in your place, because that's how you learn from each other. And this is also, I feel that what you've done is put them in their place by setting boundaries down. And it may have taken you a long time to do this. Maybe you're just doing it right now, but you're saying, no, I'm not going to put up with it any longer. You need to choose yourself to choose me. You can't keep coming and going. You need to open up to me. You know what you know that they need to do, and they know it too. You don't have to point it out to them. Your energy does that. So, for example, you don't need to send them a big long message and say, you need to do this, this, and this, or I'm walking away, I've had enough. Your silence does it for you. You not reaching out anymore does it for you. That's when they panic and think, oh, you're walking away because where are you? You're not giving me attention anymore. I can't feel you anymore. What's going on? And that's how you put them in their place. You put them in their place through your energy and your frequency and your power, stepping into your Empress self, operating more in the yin than the yang, so they can find their yang to be able to come forward to you and say, I am going to make a change. I do want you. You matter to me. You are important to me. I value you. I'm going to put you first now. I'm going to choose myself to choose you because we are one. I'm going to do this. And all you have to do is nothing. You don't need to stress. You don't need to worry. You don't need to panic. And that's what you're learning to release, because I know we do. We do panic and stress because we get uncertain about things. We start doubting the love, and we have to trust in the love. We have to trust in the process. We have to have faith in God that he knows what he's doing, because your person is saying to you, you put me in my place. I used to get my way. And maybe you used to let them get away with things. Maybe you used to let them do what they wanted to do. Even if that meant walking over you. Even if that meant coming to you and making love to you and then going back to a karmic partner, or, hitting you up at night time, or whatever it is, just spending certain amounts of time with you, breadcrumbing you. And you're saying, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not letting you get away with that anymore. You've got to take responsibility. You've got to break free from that cycle. You need to walk away from that person. You need to deal with your addiction. You need to face your fears. You've got to do this and this. And you really tell them that through saying nothing at all. And they give me that song, is it by Ronan Keating? When you do nothing at all, or when you say nothing at all, or something like that. So when you say nothing at all, it's more powerful than you sending a big long message telling them everything. Your silence does it for you. So I feel what the message is here. They know that they used to get their own way with you, or perhaps with other people. And that's because you love them so much, you would give them everything. But you're saying, no, I'm not doing it anymore. If you're giving me breadcrumbs, I'm going to give you breadcrumbs. If you're not reaching out to me, I'm not going to reach out to you. If you're being silent, I'm going to be silent. And that puts them in their place. And that makes them think, whoa, I didn't think you'd do that. I didn't think you'd walk away from me in that way. So I'm ready now to come clean. I need to open up to you and tell you the truth, because I can't lose you again, because the grass isn't greener here. And I do miss you and love you. And I am always watching you because I worship you. And I'm stalking you. I'll check up on you often and watching your social media. I'm trying to be where you are. I'm being a bit creepy. So if you feel that, if you feel the creeping on you, checking up on you, they are. If you feel they're making fake accounts or ringing you off fake numbers, guess what? They probably are, because they are in love with you, they worship you, and they're preparing to make a move. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.